Hi Leo, how are you doing? Time for your October reading. It's a general reading, so take what works, leave what doesn't. Messages are for the greatest and highest good. So what's happening in the world of all of our Leos, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for this month? What's the dominating issue, dear universe? For all of our Leos out there for this month of October, what's going to be the big theme? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, messages for the greatest and highest good. All right, definitely some changes coming for you. So let's see what's happening. All right, a little instability. Four of Cups reversed with the Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Wands. Oh my gosh, what is going on, Leo? All right, you come out here as the Queen of Wands reversed. So you're not feeling very secure in your relationship. If anything, it's almost like I think the two of you, you and your person, you're not getting along. Somebody's being very difficult, very unreasonable. I think it's making the other person very unreasonable. I think somebody's just talking circles. I mean, there's just a lot of talk, and you're not getting anywhere with each other. Yeah, I don't see you, throwing this away just yet. I don't see this coming to an end. But you're definitely not happy, and you know that soon you're going to have to deal with this because you're not going to put up with this kind of energy for very much longer. Nope. So whoever it is, I mean, I feel like the dynamic between you and your person, it's like one person is very, very, again, difficult. They have a lot to say and they say nothing. It's one of those kind of things. You're so insecure. You're trying to make everything balanced, but it's hard to make something balanced with somebody who's very unreasonable, somebody who's difficult, somebody who's probably not telling you the truth, somebody who just says whatever it is they think you want to hear. And like I said, I don't see you, throwing in the towel here with this person, but you also don't want things to continue the way they are either. So I think you're sitting on the fence about what you're going to do with this person. There's a lot you want to say that you're not saying. There's an awful lot that you're saying that you're not saying. You want to say something, but you don't want to rock the boat. I think that's nice. I think where you started to feel like, you weren't getting anywhere, there's this energy of somebody just feeling like a lot of people, are on their side. Whereas I feel like the other person, Leo, just you, like you don't have any attention. And it should be the other way around. So it's like you want the attention that you're not getting. The other person has all the attention. So that's really hard to kind of, contend with, especially for a Leo, because Leos love to be adored. So you're at a point where, yeah, you need to make a decision. You're not sure whether or not you want to put any more energy into this relationship or just let it go. Because there's a part of you that really likes this whole thing, and another part of you knows that this is just a big show. Like, this is going to get you nowhere. You have a connection, and you're really closed off because you know that this person is not the best choice for you. They're not, okay? Especially if you're feeling unstable and there's all of this lack of trust. It's just a matter of time before you blow. Just a matter of time. Right now, month of October, no, I don't see this going anywhere. But if anything, a lot of things are going to come out that are going to make you try to figure out what you want to do here. Do you want to stay in this relationship or do you want to go? Do you want to call it quits? Especially if you're married, because I think what you learn this month, because a lot of things are going to come out. We have 2 full moons. You talk about intense light shining on issues. Plus a Mercury retrograde and a Mars retrograde. Everything's coming to a head. All right, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. What's going on for our Leos? See, you're not willing to call it done until you know everything for sure, because you have hope, because you guys have a connection, you know, that you're not willing to just let go. So you're willing to stick it out. Like I say, you're not willing to let it go. You're not going anywhere. You know, good, bad, or ugly. It's like, you know that, I mean, there's been a lot of stuff that's gone down, and I feel like everybody feels like they've lost here. But you're not going to let it go. You're not giving up. You are not giving up. I think even after everything that you learn about your person, you would rather know everything, because when you know everything, there's nothing left to hide, and you're good with that, than not knowing anything. That's a good way to be. But good, bad, or ugly, you're not going to let this go. You are not. This could be a real turbulent month. You're going to learn a lot. You're going to hear a lot. There's going to be a lot, I think, that you're just not going to like. You know, the things that you hear. But it will help you make a decision. But right now in October, I mean, you know, put your seatbelt on, put your helmet on, get yourself a life vest. Prepare yourself for what's coming. You know, but I applaud you. You know, you're holding tight. You're like, I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to win this one. You know, I'm not going to give up until I know I have to give up. See, and you're willing to hang in there and start fresh and start over. Again, what I'm feeling for you, Leo, is that you're willing to stick it out. You know, regardless of how unreasonable and how difficult things have been, for whatever reason, you're willing to give it another shot. Yep, you're not going to just walk away. All right, so let's get some advice for all of you Leos, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs out there. Now, somebody's very selfish. All right, so whoever it is, all right, if this is you, Leo, or if this is who you're dealing with, I mean, you talk about a difficult energy. I mean, this is, you know, this person must really love you, because they're not, they're hanging in. Again, the good, bad, and the ugly. They're just not going to give up that easy. All right, so if you were hoping that this is somebody who was going to go away, they're not going away. They're going to stick it out until they know that there's nothing left. So, we have this card of reconciliation here. Yeah, the two of you, I mean, there's like you fight, you make up, you fight, you make up. But at some point, you have to start looking at what you really value, you know, and what you value in a relationship and what kind of energy you want, because you don't want to lose sleep anymore, because this person, you don't trust them for a reason. They're difficult for a reason. They do what they want to do, and it's hurt you. Not everything has been on the up and up. And you have to look at whether or not you really want to continue and be with someone like that. You know, so it's like right now, yeah, you guys could make it work. You figure it out. You know, but I think you really need to look at what it is you really value between you and this person. Because if you're going to open up again and have a fresh new start, you know, it's like I said, you're not willing to just give it up. I mean, there must be something that is making you determined to hang in there with this person. You know, you guys got to have something that would make that connection so tight that no matter what, they are not walking away. Your person is just not going to let you just go walk out the door. They're just not. You know, we're going to take everything that we've been through, and we're going to figure it out. You know, even if you're angry at how this person has been, what they've done, what you learn, what you find out, and it leaves you really pretty unsettled because they've lied to you. But at the same time, you really love this person. You know, but emotionally, I mean, you just got to really know what you're working with here. Okay? You know, because if this is somebody, I mean, if you're hanging on to this person, you know, you just need to know what kind of life you're walking into. All right, that's all I'm going to say. All right, so You know, you quit holding back and thinking that, you know, this is, you know, you're one for all, because you're with somebody who is not an easy person. And it's like you don't want them to get away. You just don't want them to get away, because you don't want to be left alone. I don't know who that was for, but that sure was a mouthful. All right, let's get some more cards down. Let's get some advice for our Leo here. Advice for our Leos. I mean, you got to decide whether you really want to put any more